It's not the Sears Tower, the steel beams that can't be melted, concrete, the White House. It can't be the Denver International Airport, airplanes, missiles, pens, pencils. It doesn't produce carbon dioxide, but it breathes. Its feet don't walk on water. It doesn't lie. It isn't a hose, a knife, a sink, a telephone pole, a phone, but it speaks. It's not a fence, railroad or light bulb, chimney, race car, steering wheel. It's not a plastic water bottle, but it drinks. It's not anything man made. A vagina isn't shaped like a skyscraper. It's bigger than a city, stronger than a gun. Sounds like life because that's what it's done. Like the Grand Canyon, it's beautiful. Like the mountains, it's beautiful. Its orgasm doesn't produce offspring, it's musical. It sings a song of resilience, knows only sacrifice, bleeds all year just to maintain life. If you think infrastructure can hold up humanity, you're wrong. This isn't weak.
Vagina.
Science says the vagina will only expand as much as it needs in order to hold what's inside the vagina, be it a tampon or a baby. The dictionary says that the vagina is a passage. This meme says, sorry your vagina looks like a grenade went off at a deli counter. First of all, my vagina isn't deli meat. People compare it to pastrami, turkey, ham. What's worse, a flour or a pastrami sandwich? What's worse? An article about 14 vagina-shaped foods to feed your appetite, or a glitter-filled egg to put inside your vagina. If science says the vagina will only expand as much as it needs in order to hold what's inside the vagina, be it a tampon or a baby, can it even fit a bath bomb-esque cleaning system encapsulated in a glitter egg? Never heard of it? What's in this vagina is no one's business. This vagina can expand to carry more than just a baby or tampon.
Vagina.
My friend sticks a plastic dilator in her vagina to dilate it. She tells me I have the tightest vagina known to man. I don't know what makes it quantifiably tighter than other vaginas, but when she's in bed with a man, she has to explain that her tight vagina is why she can't have sex. It's a problem because science says that the vagina is a passage. He tells her that her vagina problem is hot. It's hot that she struggles to have sex, that she had to have surgery so she could put a tampon in, that she's seeing a pelvic therapist for months. She tells me she worries she'll never be able to have sex normally because the walls are too close and the pain is too intense. A part of me is jealous. Her vagina is so tight, I wonder if it leaves out the V. If by physically not being able to have sex, it enables her to embody a different definition of vagina.
Vagina. Maybe in the tight vagina without the V, there's less to mention. It's flatter, easier to understand. If a vagina loses its ability to have sex, the heat escapes and it becomes cold. If it's tight enough, it is hard. Say hard and vagina in the same sentence. It's challenging. Say hard and plastic and it bounces off the tongue like a ping pong ball dropping on the floor. When you drop cold, hard objects on the ground, they shatter. A vagina isn't sex, and it most certainly isn't a passage for another person.
People always say a vagina is natural. It's a volcano, hot, sputtering. It's a liquid mess, lava burning and unfolding molten, everything cooled into thin layers. A vagina is natural, so it's pliable like the wants and needs of the women who say yes instead of no, who bend over so far they can't remember which way is up. Where is the sky? My vagina is so full of apologies, I doubt that it's natural, and it doesn't look into space like Mother Earth. I don't know which way is up because I was born head first. You were born head first, so unless you were a C-section, you don't have any answers. Even then, you may not know left from right.
Vagina.
On her finger is a stone. It's a diamond. A diamond is from Earth, but when you put it on a ring, it's not natural, it's man. Is it politically correct to say human made if it doesn't impact humans equally? Bitches are the stone of the wedding ring. Stalker is the stone of the wedding ring. Vagina is the stone of the wedding ring. My cousin tells a man no, she is not interested. Then she finds him outside her house, lurking. He calls her. He goes to her work. She tells him she isn't interested, and until he threatens her, the cops don't get involved. She sits me down before I go to college and tells me to be explicit if I'm not interested when a guy asks me out. She tells me to be explicit, but also not to offend the guy. If he takes offense, he'll be more likely to hurt me. It's complicated, and I try to remember all of the pointers on how not to put myself at risk. This vagina is not a clitoris, because there is no pleasure if there is no safety.
People say vagina like it's biology. Biology is science, is nature, but it's not the whole story. A labia has two sides, just like a vagina isn't a she. How can you engage with the definition if your mind isn't there, only your body? Breathe. A vagina is want and its need, the ever expansion of expression of identity.
Get off my
Vagina.